All right, hello, it's ShadeX,
It's me, Drake.
and we're talking about Thundercats Roar. The first two episodes came out, and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we just got finished watching it just now. Initial reactions. Wow, what a I can't swear. I've got people over. So I want to answer a question that a lot of people might have who haven't seen it. Was the hate justified? Not really, but at the same time, woof. That was kind of bad.
Yeah. The thing with this show is I saw some stuff I've seen before, like cats. I mean Thundercats came first, but like Fighting Cat, I feel like that's been executed better in the show Mau Mau.
Yeah. What was the point of rebooting Thundercats actually?
Yeah, like as a comedy. Like I know the action reboot didn't do well in ratings.
But at the same time, Thundercats as a concept doesn't really work in the modern day.
Yeah, it was like a product of the 80s.
Mm-hmm. I mean, unless you want to really, really target the furry demographic hard.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, that's hardly a joke either. Like, that's something that you could totally capitalize on.
Yeah.
But like, animation wise, that show was like, that hurt me as an animator to watch.
Mhm.
There was like
Yeah.
little to no in between frames. It was almost all key poses, which I get that can convey a lot of striking action, but there's also this principle, like this untold principle called weight. And nothing felt like it had weight in this show. It was all it's like,
Yeah.
let's move this 2-ton ship as if it was a fairy princess flying through the air, and it just did not feel correct. And also, holy sound design, Batman. Um, why? All right, who thought it was a good idea to have half the sound effects just be mouth sounds?
Yeah, I don't that was a weird creative choice. Really weird.
Yeah, I feel like the entire tone of the show was just like a bunch of kids on the playground arguing. They even had like a, well, my weapon does so and so, and it's like times infinity and all that, like playground arguments. Which I get. You're pitching a show that's going on a quote unquote children's network, but you have to understand you are rebooting a property that was made in the 80s that who like the original audiences are grown up and they would like to see that property again. The reason Thundercats is so legendary is people that saw it in the 80s. It's
Yeah, like people have been waiting for like I'm sure there were fans of the reboot who wanted a conclusion or a proper like second reboot.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember I called the show while we were watching it Discount OKKO because at the beginning there's like something that resembles POW cards.
Oh yeah, again, ouch. That's I know we like I really really didn't want to have like a negative influence in this show, but I went into things like Teen Titans Go. I went into that very first episode with like, okay, I'm gonna ignore what everybody says, and it might be good. And then I watched it, and I got annoyed, and I didn't like it. And I did the same thing here. I went into Thundercats Roar with a blank slate. Forget about other criticisms. Forget that the creator went on a Twitter rant and basically had a meltdown saying, no, no, you guys are just haters. Do you remember that? Like, one of the creators or boarders or something like that, like, went on Twitter and basically had a complete meltdown, um, quoting anybody that had any bit of criticism as a hater.
Yeah, the creator privated his account.
Is it still privated?
I'm gonna check.
But yeah,
All
I
right.
ignored all that to just to see. Okay, it's not that bad, right? It can't be that bad. it was kind of. I mean, it does not. It's totally not going to deserve the flack that it's inevitably going to get. Like people
Yeah, it doesn't. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't like mind-numbingly bad. It was just bland.
painfully average. That's a good way to say it.
Yep, he privated his Twitter.
It's still private.
Yeah.
That's a big oof.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of a letdown, honestly.
Yeah, it was definitely like they tried. It was just like, Lion-O, he's dumb. Like that was the joke with Lion-O.
Let's make our fearless leader an idiot. Like,
Yeah,
that's the same thing as the dumb dad trope in most family cartoons.
yeah. Like at least Mao Mao, like with that show, yeah, sure he isn't bright, but he like wants to be heroic.
Yeah, Mao Mao balances it out with like he can be stupid, but he's also got an instinct. Like he's responsible. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. But with this show, I wish I was watching like either OKKO or Mao Mao, because those shows like do action better. And
as far as comedy goes, the jokes did not land for me.
Yeah, same. It was mainly like
it got a chuckle.
It was
once during the beginning, but that was kind of
yeah, the ship joke, yeah.
There was one joke about a hardship. I won't say anything. And I hope, like, if somebody enjoys this show, that's great. We didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I don't hate it, and I'm hoping the show improves later on.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch more of it. Like maybe if it's on if it's on Cartoon Network, maybe I'll like sit down. But there's so many other better shows I want to watch. Like Infinity Train book 2 came out. I still haven't seen that.
Yeah, I've already gotten through book 1. I need to get to book 2.
Yeah, I'm waiting for all the episodes to be on demand since I don't know if I can log into the Cartoon Network app.
Cartoon Network app. All right, quick side rant. The Cartoon Network app sucks. Like, I hate everything about it. First off, you need a cable service provider in order to access the app. I haven't paid for cable and or satellite in over a year, 2 years maybe. So that app is basically useless to me unless they have something unlocked. But here's the thing. Let's say I want to watch Steven Universe, right? Well,
right.
I would want to binge an entire season or the latest arc or the entire show from beginning to end, okay? The Cartoon Network app only has small selections of stuff. Like,
yeah.
And sometimes they're missing episodes and stuff gets left behind and it's crappy and I don't like it. And why would I even log into the Cartoon Network app when I have access to Hulu or something else? Like,
yeah,
I've never even once logged into the Cartoon Network app for Steven Universe Future. That's all Hulu.
Yeah, I know HBO Max is coming out with Cartoon Network stuff.
Hopefully, Cartoon Network will decide on a permanent streaming service. That way, I don't have to pay for multiple things.
Yeah, like I know DC Universe. There's DC Universe. And then there's Verve.
Oh yeah, VRV.
There's Boomerang. There's a lot of streaming services with Cartoon Network stuff.
Yeah, which makes it kind of hard if you want to have like every source for Cartoon Network, and then it's all spread out between a bunch of these services.
Yeah. So, Thundercats Roar. Like, I felt like nothing real. Well, stuff happened, but like it wasn't like entertaining.
Yeah, it's kind of the definition of mind numbing.
Yeah. Like there's action going on, but the art style is all cutesy, and like
it doesn't fit
the action scenes are just not good.
It's just not enjoyable to us.
Yeah.
If you enjoy it, that's great. we did
Yeah,
not.
that's fine.
Don't.
Yeah, like Mao Mao has a good art style. Like, so the action scenes work. But with Thundercats Roar, it's all like cutesy, like it's like a comedy show. I don't absolutely hate it. I'm not gonna hate on the creators. They're like they have a job to do. Like,
Yeah.
so, I don't know. I don't know if everyone wants to work on the show, but like I respect animation. I respect storyboard artists, but that doesn't mean I like have to like the show.
Yeah. Not every show deserves praise, and I'm not saying this show doesn't deserve praise. You took a big risk by unloading that onto your onto your name.
Yeah,
Like that is now going to be forever associated with you.
yeah, yeah. Thundercats Roar, more like Thundercats Bore.
Ooh, I saw that coming from a mile away.
Yeah,
All right. I guess that's the end of our initial discussion.
yeah,
All right. See you later in a podcast or something.
yeah.